In the ancient land of Uz, a man named Job dwelled. Job, a man of impeccable integrity, feared God and shunned evil. He was blessed with immense wealth, owning 7,000 sheep, 3,000 camels, 500 yokes of oxen, 500 female donkeys, and a large number of servants. He also had 7 sons and 3 daughters, forming a large, happy family. His life was, in essence, the embodiment of prosperity and virtue. But as the sun rises and sets, so do fortunes change. The celestial beings assembled before God one day, and among them was Satan. God, boasting of Job's righteousness, incited Satan's interest. Satan, the cynic that he is, proposed that Job was faithful only because of his prosperity. Strip him of his wealth, Satan argued, and he would surely curse God. Intrigued and confident in Job's integrity, God allowed Satan to test Job, but forbade him from harming the man himself. And so the trials of Job began. In a single tragic day, Job lost everything. His livestock, his servants, and worst of all, his 10 children, all perished in catastrophes. Yet in the face of such immense loss, Job did not sin or blame God. He shaved his head, tore his robe, fell to the ground and worshipped, saying, "Naked I came from my mother's womb, and naked I will depart. The Lord gave, and the Lord has taken away. May the name of the Lord be praised." Despite this, Satan was not satisfied. He proposed a second test, arguing that a man would give up everything to save his own life. God allowed Satan to afflict Job with painful sores from the soles of his feet to the top of his head. It was a physical torment that matched his emotional suffering, yet Job remained steadfast in his faith, refusing to curse God despite the urgings of his wife. The suffering of Job was great, and his friends came to comfort him, but their comfort turned into accusation, as they believed Job must have sinned to deserve such punishment. They urged him to confess his sin and seek God's forgiveness. But Job maintained his innocence, insisting he had done nothing to deserve such suffering. Finally, after much debate and suffering, God spoke to Job out of a storm. He did not explain why Job was suffering, but reminded him of his divine wisdom and power. Job, humbled and awed, repented in dust and ashes. He acknowledged that he spoke of things he did not understand, things too wonderful for him to know. God rebuked Job's friends for their false accusations and ordered them to make a sacrifice and Job to pray for them. After Job had prayed for his friends, God restored his fortunes, giving him twice as much as he had before. He also had 7 sons and 3 daughters, just as before. Job lived for 140 years after his trials, seeing his children and their children to the 4th generation. The story of Job, a tale of faith, integrity, and divine trials, is a testament to human endurance in the face of immense suffering. It reminds us that we may not always understand the trials we face, but faith and integrity can guide us through our darkest hours. The story of Job is not just a story, it's a lesson, a beacon of hope, and a testament to the human spirit.